Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. HVK all day, man. Let's get it. The topic that I want to talk to you guys about in today's video is the importance of enduring, right, on this journey and keep moving forward, all right? It's very important to keep moving forward on your SR slash self improvement journey, your spiritual journey as well, man. Because you're gonna run into a lot of adversity, right? You're gonna run into a lot of distractions, you know, old thinking patterns, old friendships, old addictions or habits that you're gonna have to face on your self improvement journey, guys. So in today's video, I just want to talk about like the importance of enduring, all right? Like to just keep moving forward and just push through it, man. Because a lot of people, you know, they go back to like their old ways, or they always fall like short, or they always fall back to things that were keeping them in bondage, keeping them, not advancing forward in life, whether that be alcohol or just always addicted to something, whether the hub or just hanging around like people that aren't really serving you a purpose anymore. Okay. For me, when I went on SR, man, everything just changed. I just stopped wanting to hang out with a lot of people. I stopped wanting to drink. And yeah, man, your life will just improve very fast in a short period of time. When you go on your SR journey, you start taking it serious, man. It's just like a domino effect. It's like a domino effect, and it just starts affecting other areas of your life. All right. So there's many times where, you'll have like thoughts of going, or like sometimes these people just start popping back into your life, man. When you start to improve yourself, um, you kind of just go in that little isolation mode, right? You go on monk mode, you start just focusing all your energy within. You stop being so like public, right? You stop wanting to like hang out with people all the time because you're just focusing on trying to, tune in with yourself and just really focus on what you have to do, just get your mind right pretty much, right? Get your mind, your spirit and your body right. So you want to eliminate a lot of distractions, okay? And a lot of these distractions come as like old friends that you might have hang out with or old habits, okay? So that's why I said it's very important to just, when you have like these thoughts of going back to, doing these things, it's important to not really give it too much energy, right? You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. Be the observer, not the absorber. Okay? So what that means is when you get like these thoughts of going back to your old ways, just think how far you've come. You know, look back and see how much progress you have made. That's why it's very important, guys. I recommend you to, you know, document your journey. You don't have to necessarily record videos. You can if you want. It's a good way in transmitting energy. Or you could make personal videos, right? You don't have to share it online or anything. You could make just videos and just like private videos, right? Or you could do journaling. That's what I do. Um, every month, I write down things that I've experienced that month, and I just look back on it and I just see the progress, and it's very beneficial, right? And seeing like, all right, like 5 months ago I was doing this, now I'm not doing that anymore. It's just like it's very good to document and journal your progress because it kind of gives you like a motivation as well, right? You see how far you've come, and uh, it's important to like look back on that as motivation, right? Because around this time last year, I was like in a totally different space. Not really. I mean, yes, I was, but at the same time, like I already knew about SR, okay? Because I discovered it November of 2022, I think, or over a year ago. Definitely over a year ago. So, but at the same time, I was still like hanging out with certain people, right? Or I'll just drink. I was still drinking. I was still doing like these things that were kind of holding me back, right? SR, like I said, it causes a domino effect. So you're gonna have to push and endure through a lot of things, you're going to reprogram your mind and your patterns in life, man, your habits and things like that. So you will, nobody's perfect. You will go through a lot of like tests, and you will go through like emotional roller coasters, man, on your self-improvement journey. But that's why it's important, man, to just keep moving forward regardless, man. Even if you stumble, always get back up. Okay, always get back up and just keep moving forward, man. And you'll be in a totally different space in the future if you just keep enduring. Lately, that word has been coming into my mind a lot, to endure and to keep moving forward. That's very important on this journey of self-improvement, that you just got to keep moving forward, man. When these people from your past are popping out of nowhere, trying to like see what you're up to or trying to hang out, sometimes you have to just kind of let them go, because it's not that you're thinking that you're better than them. It's just that you guys are no longer on the same type of vibration as you once were, right? When you were hanging out with these people, you weren't elevating, you weren't doing anything for yourself. You were just kind of, doing the bare minimum. But, SR, it just kind of causes like some kind of an awakening. That's what it feels like. It kind of causes like a spiritual awakening within yourself. So you want to start doing better. It's like that. I don't know if you guys watch that dude on YouTube. He talks about SR as well. Sintake, I think his name is Jason Sintake. He talks about SR a lot. One of his intros is like a song. It's like, I got that more better blues, I wanna do better. I got that more better blues, I wanna do better. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just want to do better in life. And a lot of these people, they will just be anchors, man. They'll just really be anchors, because here's the thing, man. They could hit you up. They could just be like, oh, like, what are you up to? How you been? And then just kind of like trying to hang out, okay? Because like they miss you. But I noticed that like once you hang out with them, it's like there's no connection, right? It's just like there's nothing there anymore. It's like the friendships are just like spiritually dead, because like I said, when you hung out with them back then, you were just like probably drinking with them, or just kind of playing video games with them, or just kind of bumming around, you know what I'm saying? But when you go on SR and you start hitting the gym, you start taking your life more seriously and protecting your energy out here. If you go back to that, man, if you go back to these old friendships and they're still doing the exact same thing, it's just gonna be repelling, man. Your spirit is going to repel them. And it's not like you think you're better than them. It's just that you can't be around that type of energy. You can't be around these gargoyles, man. You can't be around these people that are just kind of on a low frequency, right? On a low vibration, not trying to improve, just kind of not taking their life serious and just getting by, just getting drunk, doing all this bum shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around that. You want to be in your own energy, endure through a lot of the, mental battles, spiritual battles that you will face on your self-improvement journey, and to just keep moving forward, man, because that's what's going to make you stronger in the future. Okay? That's what's going to make you stronger, because it's going to almost be a year since I last stopped hanging out with this one person that I was friends with for like 3 years. We used to always do like things together. We used to always be drinking together, and it was fun and stuff, but I was just like, my soul was like suffering, because it was just like, just a lot of carnal stuff, right? It was just drinking, it was just going out, it was just going on, it was just all this stuff, man. And I felt it like within that I needed to cut this person off in order to, God basically like removed them out of my life, so I would have time to really focus and tune in with myself and improve. So that's why I say, like, when you have like these old memories of going back to that, man, most of the time it's not even worth it, guys. These people get removed out of your life for a reason. It's in order for you to go in that isolation period, go into that cocoon, right? and then come out like totally transformed because you've been putting in the work behind the scenes. Even though nobody like really knows what you're doing, you're putting in work every day. You're putting in physical work, spiritual work, mental work. It's all behind the scenes. I mean, with the physical, people will definitely see the difference, and they'll also see like how you've changed as a person. But for the most part, a lot of people don't really know what's going on, right? A lot of people are very public with their lives and, social media, and people are kind of just like have no privacy nowadays. But like I said, as soon as I went on SR, I really stopped caring about social media and just being on there 24/7. And I go on there once in a while, but it's not like really to take selfies or share all this personal stuff. Really, it's just, I don't know, it's just to just put something up real quick or just share something. But other than that, I'm just pretty like focused on myself. So that's all I wanted to really talk about, guys, is to just keep enduring, just keep moving forward, right? And you'll be in a totally different space in the future, man. Because this SR journey, sometimes it can get lonely. Sometimes you just feel like you're by yourself. And yeah, man, but at the same time, you become stronger in the end, right? Because you're not, here's the thing, man. Like when you start feeling like lonely, when you start feeling like you're just alone, because you're not trying to do all these things that you've been doing, but at the same time, you're not trying to go back to these people just so you could have company. It's very important to just keep working on yourself, man. And then the right type of people will come into your life. But in the meantime, it's just important to just endure and work on yourself, man. Because, you know, there's times where, a perfect example, I went to an amusement park the other day and I saw like, I went by myself, right? And I just saw like a bunch of couples out there, just a bunch of couples, just a bunch of group of people. And it just made me feel some type of way, like it just kind of made me feel negative because I was just seeing like all the couples and stuff like that. But at the same time, that's their life. You shouldn't really be comparing yourself with other people. And you shouldn't really think that these people are like better than you or more happier than you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're like single and you see couples, you may feel like a little sad or something that you want to have like somebody there. But at the same time, like you shouldn't feel like relationships are something that will save you from yourself, okay? Because you need to basically work on yourself first before you have another person like in your life. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be trying to look for friends or look for relationships for them to complete you, right? Because you're always going to be depending on somebody else for fulfillment or for happiness. So when you are, by yourself, you should learn how to work on yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. So when like if you meet somebody in your life, you will either be good with or without them, right? So you shouldn't just be jumping into relationships or just trying to, go out and try to find something outside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just let it come to you. Don't chase, attract it instead. Okay? So that's what I'm saying, man. Like when I see like couples and stuff, yeah, it would be nice to have like a female, like a high value female with me, but I need to work on myself first. And that's the type of mentality that you should have for yourself. Because what's the point? Because I've gone through this, guys. Like I literally gone through this before many times where, I've been working on myself. I've been getting progress. And then all of a sudden I start like talking to a chick. I end up getting into a relationship. And then it just feels very artificial, right? I have this person here, but it's like I don't feel like myself. I feel like I'm always having to do something, or you know what I'm saying, guys? Like relationships, it just always felt artificial to me, right? Maybe because I wasn't like where I wanted to be personally, right? So That's what I'm saying, man. Like sometimes relationships aren't the thing that you need to be looking for. Sometimes you just gotta be a spiritual warrior out here, and just work on your physique, work on your mentality, work on your spirit. And that may require, a year of isolation or however time it takes to build yourself up. Because even though it could get lonely sometimes, I'm telling you guys, like, you will see massive improvements in your life, right? Um, I've been getting like gains like a lot lately. I've been starting to see these gains and starting to develop like a more masculine figure of myself, right? Like my body is just starting to become like super strong from being on retention. And yeah, it has a lot to do with retention, man. I'm not wasting those nutrients. It's just slowly developing me into more of a masculine person, okay? But it's all a journey, guys. Like, it's all a journey. And yeah, man, I know this video is all over the place, but I'm just kind of like rambling. And I just want to talk about that real quick. It's just enduring and just keep moving forward, guys. Just keep moving forward and don't get so caught up in your mind. Like I said, be the observer of your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts consume you. Just, you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them, okay? So, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. So, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.